Hello friends, my name is Aditya and you are watching German class. Today we are learning Zweiteilige Konnektoren, binary connectors. As you can see here, these are the connectors that we will learn today. Nicht nur, sondern auch, not only but also. Weder noch, neither nor. Entweder oder, either or. Je, desto, the zwar aber, certainly but. So how do we use these connectors in a sentence that we will study today? Okay, so let's start. So this is the sentence, ich trinke nicht nur Tee, sondern auch Kaffee. So here you can see I have used ich trinke. This is the verb, ich trinke nicht nur Tee. And this is my first noun. And then comma, sondern auch Kaffee. This is the second noun. So it means I drink not only tea but also coffee. So this is the first part, nicht nur, and this is sondern auch. Ich trinke nicht nur Tee, sondern auch Kaffee. I drink not only tea but also coffee. Let's see one more example. So this is the sentence, ich lese nicht nur Buch. I read not only book but also the newspaper. So these are two nouns. Always you will have two nouns, okay, or anything else means you have two parts. You have two parts of a sentence and you connect these two parts with the help of these Zweiteilige Konnektoren. Okay, this connector we use, first connector we use in the first part, second connector we used here in the second part. So I read not only book but also the newspaper. So you have to take care of the workplace. This is the verb and then sondern auch die Zeitung. Okay, you will not write the verb again because I am using the same verb reading. I am reading the book and I am reading the newspaper. So the same verb I have used here also, trinken, because these both these things are drinkable. We can drink. So I will not use the verb again. The same verb will be used for the coffee. Similarly, same verb I have used for book as well as for Zeitung newspaper. Because I am reading both the things. Here I am drinking both the things. That's why the verb remains the same. Okay, let's take another connectoren, weder noch. It means neither nor. So here it means ich spiele weder Cricket nor Fußball. I neither play cricket nor football. So it means neither nor. Again I am using the same verb spiele. So I play neither cricket nor football. As you can see, this is neither and nor. So same verb I have used. Okay. So this is the connectoren, Zweiteilige Konnektoren. Okay. Zweiteilige means binary connectors. Half part is written before comma, half part is written after comma. This is another way. You can understand like this. One more example. So here the verb is besuchen, means to visit. I will neither visit you nor Tim. So two person. So I will neither visit weder and nor Tim. The same word besuchen I have used for you as well as for Tim. I will never, or I will neither wait or not, I will neither visit till nor you. So this is the use of zweiteilige Konnektoren. I hope you are able to understand this thing. Now we move to the next connector, entweder order. It is more or less like weder knock, either or, same like in English, either or. Okay. So this is the sentence. Ich spreche entweder mit dem Lehrer oder mit den Studenten. I speak either with the teacher or with the student. So here the verb is sprechen. I speak either with the teacher, mit dative preposition. Therefore we have used den. There are or with the student. Again dative same. So with the students. So this is the connector. I speak. Again the verb is same because I am talking either with you or with someone else. So in this sentence, I am talking either with the teacher or with the students. So in this connector, you have to remember the verb place. Again, the verb is same expression and then entweder, mit dem Lehrer. So this is the sentence formation, verb, and then connector, then nomen, then again second connector, connector 1, first part, and this is second part. Okay, one more example. So, ich esse entweder Pizza oder Pasta. I eat either first part pizza or pasta. Again either or. Okay, this is the two part. First part, that's why it is called zweiteilige binary. This is the first part, either, and this is or. So I eat either pizza or pasta. So this is the formation. After verb you will write the first part, then noun, and then second part, then another noun. Now we'll see the next connector, ye desktop. It is very very important. Okay, so pay attention to this connector. This is very very important and very much is used. So this is like ye and then desto. Remember ye and desto. Pay attention. Mehr is comparative form and then gesünder is comparative form. We need two comparative forms in this connector. Okay. The more I play sport, the more healthier I will be, or I would be, or I will become. So this is the placement. Ye mehr, ich sport treibe. Your workplace is last. This is verb 1, and just to then comparative form, then you will write again verb and then the subject. So again I am telling ye, then comparative form is sport treibe, desto, comma, after comma desto. Okay, or you can write, sometimes people also write umso. So either this or this, anything you can write. Ye mehr ist sport treibe, desto gesünder werde ich. The more I play sport, the more healthier I will be, or the healthier I would become. Okay, so this is the placement. Here we write the verb in the first part at the last place, in the second part after desto. This is comparative and then verb. So after comparative, we write the verb. Let's say one more example. Now we see ye again. This is comparative form, and this is another comparative. The more I have free time, the more I sleep. Okay. So the verb. This is the first verb, and this is the second verb. So see, the first verb comes at the last place, then desto, then comparative form, again verb to, and this is your subject. So this arrangement is very very important. You should know the arrangement of the each and every word used in a sentence, whether it's verb, noun, adjective, comparative. So you should be very very careful. All right. I hope you understand this thing. ये mehr ich Freizeit habe, desto mehr schlafe ich. Okay. If I have more free time, I will sleep more. If I have less free time, I will sleep less. Swar or aber, certainly, but. I have written a sentence. The house is swar gross. The house is certainly big, but dark. So I have spoken about one positive point about the house, which is very big, and but it is dark. So this is plus point and this is negative point. So the house is certainly big, but it is also dark. So this is the disadvantage of the house. So that's why we are using swar aber. This is again Swire-Tilge connector, binary connector. These are two parts. First part before comma, second part after comma. This is the first part and this is the second part. Let's say one more example. My auto is swar good. My car is certainly good but expensive. So this is the first part and this is the second part. So I am saying that my car is certainly good. This is plus point advantage, but it is also expensive. So this is something which is not likely to be. Okay, so it is expensive. This is disadvantage of the car. Okay, we want that car should be cheap and good. So swar aber, always contradiction, certainly but. Like Erich, we are talking about someone. He is certainly intelligent but naughty, fresh, naughty. Erich swar intelligent, aber fresh. So swar first part, aber second part. So we have used the same verb ist because he is. These are all adjectives. So with adjective we use the verb sein. This is the form of sein. He is certainly intelligent but naughty, fresh. Or you can write some other adjective like foul. Foul, lazy. He is certainly intelligent but lazy. You can also say. So this is the same verb we are using. Okay, again this is the same verb we have used here. Okay, because this is also adjective good and expensive. So this was all for Swire-Tilge connector. I hope you liked the video. So keep watching. See you next time with the new topic.